Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 10 is there, and he has it for the out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Head to head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Left fielder looking up. Booyah! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Striding in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back. Still going back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Nolan Arenado touches them all as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
First baseman, number 9. Daniel.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Murphy on second. McMahon at first. 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Colorado's out in front 2-0. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, number 10. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pirates, the left fielder, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Walters is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland.
Got it.
Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Right down the tunnel. Hell yeah.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they pile on. It's now.
What does that make? 8 hits and 6 runs on 13 pitches.
And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Stephen Brault enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. In now, David Dahl.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
So the bases are empty. empty with one man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Booyah! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter,
into the box now, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Got it.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside. He closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Man, that first baseman better wake up. Get some no-dosers and 5-hour entry or something because he's just been missing everything.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Walters. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 21.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, fouled off. The next 0-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. 1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long, but 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Trev's way too fast.
Inning double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now batting, David Dahl. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Number 10 is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead this one 12-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, number 27.
At the plate, Kevin Newman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. And And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's off to a bad start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Daniel Murphy drives it to deep right field. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second base.
Pretty good play.
Ryan McMahon.
So striding in, Ryan McMahon. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Keep running, boy. Keep running.
At second and third, following the one-out
Could have beat that throw.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there,
now
keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2, here it is. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Settling in now, Tony Walters. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the catcher Elias Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here now is the pitcher, Steven Brault. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Pirates. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Kyle Freeland.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Sent toward first, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 10. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring
55.
position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bell doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. A runner on first with 2 away. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
This is in the air out to right field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field.
Got it.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He swings and grounds it to short. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Colin Moran. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
In now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
What the fuck?
He's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
God, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, he was on
bullshit.
For a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that was the computer deliberately shutting down my fielding. The guy just stood there, couldn't move it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, thanks to the fucking fielding. Thanks to the computer just fucking up the fielding. That's exactly what that was.
The guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two. Nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Yeah, there wasn't anything at all suspicious about how the fielding twice in a row got totally fucked up. Not a bit.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Line hard toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And at the plate, number 10. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Hit out towards second.
Oh, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Yeah, this is deliberate fucking.
To the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 for him.
Don't you even tell me this isn't.
Trying to entice him with a high
3 fucking times.
It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away.
Yeah, now the guy who couldn't hit a goddamn thing is now fouling off everything. Yeah.
Popped straight up. Coming in is Blackmon. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners.
Yeah, now suddenly they're hitting everything I throw. Right.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
They got right. You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
The second for 1 on to 1st, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
You get 1 more fucking foul ball and I'm done with you, you son of a bitch.
0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits.